Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new message. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So today we have a message that has been looking for you, and let's see what you need to hear in this time. I'm hearing that you have been avoiding something. There is this energy of avoiding something. What is this about? Let me see your tarot cards to start off. So what is the message for those who are being reached by this reading? Wow, okay. So we have the Seven of Wands, also the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you have been avoiding a new beginning in your life is the first thing that I'm seeing. This is because you're not trusting. You're being led towards expansion, towards growth. Something in your soul wants to grow right now. Something in your soul feels like you are meant for something bigger, or you can do something bigger. So you may want to maybe begin something new or cut something out of your life. But I feel like there has been this defensiveness. There has been this resistance. Maybe it's coming because of lack of trust is what I feel. Some of you are not surrendering. What you need to realize is that there is this new opportunity that's trying to come into your life. It's an offering from Source. It's an offering from the divine. And you have realized it. You are seeing it. And I also feel like you receiving this message is a great sign that it's becoming more and more apparent to you. And I see that some of you are about to take a first step towards a new beginning in your life. This is a new opening. It feels like a way out of a situation. Because maybe you have been experiencing this energy of resistance, this energy of, I just can't seem to cut through these branches, right? I'm getting this energy of somebody trying to forge their way like through the forest, but it's like no matter what you do, you just can't seem to find your way out. I see a way out. I see an opportunity that's being presented in your life for you to get out of a situation that maybe no longer resonates. It feels like you've outgrown this situation. Somebody wants to maybe expand internationally. Maybe you want to reach some form of audience or maybe international opportunities as well. You need to trust that your guides are going to help you. With the Three of Pentacles, I see that you have a team of very dedicated guides, spirit guides, angels who are working with you behind the scenes. And I do feel like they're asking for more surrender from your end, because the offering has been presented and nothing is ever going to force you into anything. Nothing is ever going to, force you into a decision. You have to make it yourself. But the offer is there, so it's whether you're going to accept it or not, it's up to you. The scissors here are signifying that you do want to cut cords with something in your life. And I feel like what you have been ignoring and avoiding is maybe that feeling. Somebody is maybe feeling scared to admit that they are ready for something new. It's like the thought of like starting something new in your life maybe feels scary, but I do feel like this offering is coming in with peace. That's something that your guides want to reassure you. It's like this is not going to feel chaotic. Like maybe somebody is afraid of stepping out of their comfort zone because they feel like they're going to cause like this riot or like this chaos in their life, but I actually feel like this is coming in with so much peace. What else do you need to know? Yeah, the Strength. Okay, Eight of Wands. Trust the downloads that you're getting. The Eight of Wands, like trust the ideas that you're getting. Trust the downloads, the spiritual guidance you are receiving internally. Somebody here is also avoiding their downloads. Like you are avoiding the, the ideas that are coming to you. I feel like the spirit of your life calls for your strength. It also calls for your confidence. I really feel this is a time of your life where you kind of have to trust your decisions. And I'm hearing just like you have to decide and act as if you just made the best decision of your life. Somebody here needs to go through with a decision, not just deciding and questioning whether you made the right decision or not, but it's like deciding and following through as if you just made the best decision of your life. The King of Swords as well. King of Swords is saying to carry out your decision as well. Something that you will have to do after the decision is consistency and persisting in that decision. Again, carrying it out as if you just made the best decision of your life. So you need to trust the downloads that you're getting, because this is the way that your guides are communicating to you, and this is the way that they are offering something to you. This offer feels very spiritual. It feels quite emotional as well, I would say, because it's with the cups, coming in with the cups. It's a very peaceful offering. It's a very internal offer that you have to accept within. It's maybe an idea or a nudge to do something. So this situation, yes, it calls for your confidence. It calls for your strength. Also your discipline and consistency and persistence. But I feel like you're being offered this new opening to cut cords with a situation in your life that just no longer resonates. What else is the message for those who are watching, Spirit? Okay, you're getting 2 black feathers. The magical and unique qualities of your untapped potentials are unfolding now. So somebody's potential is coming to the surface, you know? I feel like this is a time when you're really realizing maybe you have this skill, maybe you have this talent, and that's why you're being called to, like, you know, listen to the downloads. Also this green feather here, it's catching my eye. Release what you have been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. Yeah, so it's like, I feel like you have been avoiding like releasing something. There's this load that you have been carrying, and it's almost this defensive, persisting energy. It's somebody maybe persisting in something that is not even fulfilling. It feels like this persistence, this force towards a pursuit or a goal in your life that, again, you can totally achieve that, but it almost feels like it's this forceful persistence, like forcing a path to happen that internally does not feel aligned with you. And maybe this is something that you have been carrying, right? This sort of force within you, and maybe forcing something to happen in your life that, again, you can, but it doesn't feel aligned. Hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. I feel like this is a period of your life where you do have the ability to move past anything that has been feeling like a hurdle for you, anything that has been feeling like, you know, like resistance. And like I was getting that image of like the trees, you know, like a forest full of trees, and like you're trying to branch through everything. But also accept help. Like somebody here has been doing way too much by themselves. Ask for help, ask for opinions, ask for assistance. I do feel like you have been trying to do multiple things or fill multiple roles by yourself, which may be causing you to feel very tired or burned out. What else is the message that you have been avoiding here? Fulfillment. I feel like you have been avoiding something that's actually going to fulfill you. Yeah, so we do have the gateway as well appearing for you, which is signifying that, and release. It's like somebody is not releasing something in their life right now. I feel like your current situation is calling you to release something that maybe you have been forcefully persisting in, but it internally doesn't feel aligned, because you have this gateway that's being presented to you in the present moment, this opening, right, towards something that's actually going to fulfill you, towards a pursuit or an opportunity that's actually going to fulfill you. And this is maybe like somebody who started something way back that in that time maybe it did feel aligned, in that time maybe it did serve a purpose, maybe it didn't even back then, right, but it was just what you had in front of you. But now I feel like you have this new offering. It's very internal though. I feel like this is something that you intuitively will pick up on. It's not like somebody coming in to tell you, hey, this is like your opportunity, but it feels very much like you have to consciously make the decision to move towards this or take the steps towards this. But just so you know that the offering, the gateway is there in your life. Let's see what crystal needs to come through in your reading today. I feel like this one is wanting to come out. The emerald. Point your heart towards grace. Yeah. I feel like somebody is also ready to start working with their heart more. Like, I get this energy if you have been trying to use logic a lot or practicality, which it's not a bad thing. Like, that's actually, quite smart. But I also feel like having the balance to trust and being led with your heart is a powerful thing to do. Because something that the logic can't create is aesthetic. Interesting. I feel like somebody here is ready to... I feel like you're ready to use your aesthetic or create some kind of aesthetic that you maybe hasn't been seen before. Maybe it's like something that you're creating and something very unique to you, but something about your aesthetic here, it's going to be important. Trust your eye for aesthetics. Trust your eye maybe for fashion, for art. Let's see if there's any other crystal that needs to come through for you. The apiote, I hope I'm saying that right. Upgrade your version of you. Wow. Who needs this crystal? Anyone putting in the work on their self. So I see that, it's like, yeah, speak your truth. I feel like you're being called to speak your truth. There's this energy of like freeing your spirit coming in. The turquoise crystal. Yeah, because I'm also seeing like feed your fires. I'm hearing like with the ruby energy, like somebody needs to speak their truth. And it's like this internal feeling of like you have, if I just like let go of this, I feel like I'm going to upgrade. I feel like maybe something better will come my way, and I feel like that's an aspect that you haven't been trusting, and it's maybe why you have been experiencing like so much resistance. And this is something that I feel like you have been avoiding. It's like this internal gut calling of like, I feel like this is would be so much better and so much more aligned than what I'm currently doing or pursuing, but maybe you're afraid to do that. Your talent, your skill wants to surface up. An upgraded version of you wants to come through. But in order for you to do this, I feel like you have to release something. Like you have to maybe like release the hold you've had on yourself. And I feel like speak your freedom. You're being led towards freedom. That's something that you need to know. So yeah, I just saw the number 1444 on the time, which is the number of new beginnings. So I feel like that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.